こんにちは
This is Maggie.
And this is Hillary.
Welcome to Sakura Roll.
Roll
25.
25.
Woo! So on this podcast, we're going to talk about Japanese culture from a Japanese and American perspective. We will roll through Japanese culture and discuss what we think about this unique lifestyle we have here in Japan. So today we're going to talk about...
How to talk to your boss.
Ooh.
I am so not good at it.
Me too. Well, the reason why I chose this as a topic is because here in Zep FM, my staff told me that I'm so bad at talking to boss. They feel like I'm more Americanized whenever I talk to my boss, like the producer.
Yeah.
And he said that I have to read kuki, like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I'm bad at that.
I am not good at that too.
Yeah.
Because I live in Japan more, I think I'm not like so bad.
Yeah.
But I sometimes don't read it on purpose.
On purpose?
I don't like reading the atmosphere.
Yeah. But, you know, like how you went to international school, where you teach to show your feelings to someone or like discuss your opinions, or how was that curriculum like?
Okay, so my international school, we were like, you have to say your opinions.
Oh,
you
okay.
have to, and be confident about it. Yeah, really.
I think that, you know, the education really matters.
I know.
Yeah.
Like in Japan, I think it's more like, I don't know. I've never been to like a normal Japanese school, but like, I think...
Well, it feels like I went to a Japanese middle school, and I think they teach you to be in a group, like to stay in a group, and that group always have to have like the same opinion.
Right.
And whenever you have, like, if you're the only one that doesn't have the same opinion, I think that makes you stand out, and it's not a good thing at all.
It's only the majority opinions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. I only been to a normal Japanese school for an year, so I'm not really like, I don't know about the details, but yeah, I think we had those.
One of the biggest difference that I felt is like, so whenever you have to make a decision in your class, everyone has to like have the same opinion, and then whenever they come through a conclusion, that's when they tell the teacher like, we think like this. But back in the States, it was normal that everyone had like different opinions, and we didn't, you know, come up with a conclusion. We just give like pros and cons, like this is good, this is bad, but on the other hand, this is good and this is bad. Like that's kind of the discussion we had in the States, but in Japan it was like this or that.
Yeah, that is pretty. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so I think that caused for me to be bad at talking to my boss. Like, I'm like, but I think this is bad. No, I never tried to like harmonize with my group here in Zep FM.
My staffs are, I think everyone's like that in my staff.
Yeah.
So like it's easier for me.
Oh yeah, it is. It depends on the staff actually.
Yeah.
I think your staff understands your character more. And wait,
I think my staff, they are like that, like the same. They have their own opinion. They really have this strong, firm opinion.
Yeah.
So like, even though if I said like, nah, I think it's like this, they'll be like, no, I am the right one. But me too, I'm like, no, I'm the right one. You have to listen to me. Like that happens so much. So like we have a meeting every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It will be really long if our opinions go in the wrong direction.
So you have a really good environment.
Yeah, I actually do.
Yeah. Well, my staff also has their own opinion, but I think my opinion never like gets through. Like it's
really.
Like they allow me to have my own opinion, but
they just listen to it.
Yeah, they just listen to it and they just argue. Like we argue together.
Okay.
But yeah, I never get the right.
Really?
Yeah.
Like once I was like, they were like, do you have any opinions? I was like, oh, I think that's okay. Yeah. And then after that, they texted me. And I was like, why did you say that?
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, yeah, because like you guys are a lot more longer.
Yeah,
You've done
yeah.
this a lot more
You have
longer
more
than me. So like,
experience.
I can't say anything.
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
like, no, you have to say it.
Oh my God.
Doing that,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean you don't need to be in this conversation then. But you're
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
That means you have to say something.
Oh.
So
Well,
I was like,
then I guess it
okay.
depends on like what staff you have
Yeah, I mean,
around
but
you.
I think the majority, like in Japan, it's like you can't say. You have to
Yeah.
obey to the boss.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
say anything. But like recently, I think the Gen Z stuff,
Uh-huh.
people say stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So I think it's a little bit changing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's still, yeah.
Yeah. Like, has the staff told you like you're bad at talking to your boss?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No, not really.
Oh, then I guess I'm really bad at it.
I don't know. Yeah, like they say that they're bad too.
Oh.
Like they say stuff to the boss a lot.
So do you think they're bad at it too? Like from your point?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah, they're like me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
easier.
Uh-huh.
Like if they go into like a normal company, I think
Yeah.
they'll be really
They're
in
gonna
trouble.
stand out, yeah, for
They're
sure.
really good. They're
Yeah,
in a big
yeah.
trouble.
I think, yeah, this, like radio station, I think it's a special, like,
Yeah, no, it's a little different.
yeah, group.
Yeah.
So we're going to stand out totally.
Yeah,
we're going
I
to be
know.
troublemakers
I
for
know.
sure.
Like also like right now at my school we
Uh-huh.
have this survey that if you're going to go to a company or you're going to go to like these
Like
media
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking about which should I go? And I was
Oh.
like,
Have you decided?
yeah, I did.
Oh,
like
you have?
I had a firm opinion to be in these media industry.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, because we had a survey,
yeah. Uh-huh.
I just thought a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Like I was like, okay, I'm never going to fit in the normal companies. I am going to be like bullied or something.
Yeah.
I am never going to fit in. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, I
I'm
want
going
to
be
see
here.
you working in a
Yeah.
normal company.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I
So,
definitely can't.
like, I found a really funny article
Mm-hmm.
on how to tell your boss anything. So it's like an American website,
Okay.
and so there were like do's and don'ts
Okay.
for talking to your boss, and for do's, set boundaries with your boss, and be clear about what you need, and stick to the facts. I thought this was so American.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
set boundaries with your boss.
Mm-hmm.
And for don'ts, it's like go to your boss when you're angry and don't ignore their perspective and don't throw others under the bus. So if it was like a Japanese website, I think they will have more different don'ts, like don't talk back to your boss or like
Yeah.
so I think it's really different. It's cultural difference.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I want to know like what other people think from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So please let us know.
Yeah, please comment.
Okay, it's time to roll out here. But before we do, we want to thank all the Sakuras for listening to our podcast. Please leave us a comment or a review, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye,